back to the Buddy Martin Show. I'm Tyler Corley, and I'm here once again with Toombs County High School head coach Buddy Martin. Coach Martin, big win last week in the first round of the playoffs against Southwest Macon. Can you give us kind of a recap of that?
Yeah. I mean, I think it was a great night. I mean, offensively, I thought we did a phenomenal job. Spread the ball around early. Coach Hamlin called a fantastic game. Kind of one adjustment we made was bringing him. He'd been in the box for most of the year. Brought him out of the box. Just thought he could do some more stuff on the field, and he really. I thought he called a great game, and I thought TJ did phenomenal getting the ball out getting the ball out on time, getting his reads, getting the ball to our playmakers in space. And I think he threw for about 260, and we were able to rush for a little over 200 yards. So really good night offensively. And defensively, I was very proud. I thought that Southwest would bring some challenges with the athleticism of their quarterback. You just see on tape where people are defending the pass, and he's just able to get loose and run, or even him in the running game, just finding ways to get loose. And we're able to keep him in check most of the night. And they have a couple really good receivers that made a few plays, but nothing that really hurt us too bad. So I was very proud of our team. I thought our kicking game was a lot better. We executed well on kickoff. We punted the ball well. Extra points were good. Think we're getting better. It's good to see a game like that where you feel like, man, these are some things we worked on, and you see them happening better on the field. So I was very proud of our guys. Able to play a lot of young guys in the second half, which is always good. I think sometimes that's the hardest part of being a young guy on a really good team. You may not be getting the varsity reps that you want to get. They're all competitors. They want to play. But we just talked to them a lot about how you got to keep working while you're waiting for your opportunity. Can you work while you wait? Can you work while you wait? And those guys have worked really hard. And they're the guys out there that are helping us prepare each week at practice every day. And they've been unselfish. And so it was awesome to see a lot of them out there running around and playing fast and making plays. That was a fun part of Friday night as well.
Well, looking forward to this Friday night. We have Commerce coming into the pit. They're an unfamiliar opponent to us, but a very successful program historically. What are you guys seeing in film, and what are you preparing for this week in practice?
Yeah, it's a tough matchup. Commerce is a very good football team. They're very well coached. They're big. They've got good speed where it matters for them, and they're physical. I think we're a pretty physical football team. I watched them on tape, and I like the way they play. I mean, they play fast. They're physical. They're going to line up and try to run the football down our throat. They've got a really talented fullback. They're kind of almost Pierce County, if you will, a little bit offensively. They get double tight. They got big splits on the offensive line, but then they're under center power I, and you're gonna get a lot of the plays you would see like versus a wing T team, your trap, your bellies, then also that you get with a downhill, I formation team, your powers, they'll run split back power. They can run it both directions. So there's some kind of misdirection stuff built into it, which makes it all of that together, man, makes it really tough for the defense. They're gonna run that. That fullback's really talented. He's a big kid, 215 pounds, and he's their bell cow. I mean, he's had a phenomenal career there for them. They're gonna run him 20, 30 times if they can, and they're gonna toss it out to a tailback that can go on the edge. He does a great job reading blocks, and I bet his yards per carry is phenomenal. And the same thing with the quarterback. They're going to run some option stuff. They're going to keep it with him. They're going to reverse him out and run sweep. They're going to run quarterback trap. And he's a real shifty guy too that can run. So a lot of challenges there. Defensively, we've had some late nights in there with the defensive staff, just trying to nail everything down and looking at how we put our guys in the best position to be successful. And I think at the end of the day, it's kind of understand you're in the playoffs. You're playing good football teams. They're going to make some plays. They're going to do some things well. They're going to break a tackle. They're going to catch a play action one time. But just try to keep everything in front make them earn tough yards in the run game, and don't get beat deep on a play action because you suck those safeties up so far in there. So definitely a lot of challenges there defensively. I think offensively, from what we've seen on tape, I think their front seven is going to really attack our run game and try to keep us from running the football. I think if we can keep those seven in there, we got opportunities in some space in the perimeter, on the edge and down the field. So just got to be able to. And I thought we've done a great job the past 2 weeks. Of just really taking what the defense has given us. Not trying to force something that's not there. And just got to continue that. I mean, I think TJ's done a phenomenal job. He's getting better, I think, and then we have some skilled players, and hopefully get a few guys back this week that have been out resting up. That'll really help us. And looking for a big time. It's going to be a big time 4-quarter slobber knocker in the pit. 2 physical football teams fighting to survive and advance.
Well, can you talk a little bit about what it means to have a second home game in the playoffs in the pit, and just the difference between having to go on the road in the playoffs and being able to go to your home stadium to play?
Yeah, there's no comparison. I mean, it's we talk a lot about our community, how they show up, the environment in the pit. We're going to need everybody there Friday night. Everybody that can be to show up, get there early. Kickoff will be 7:30 again. Just make sure you're there. Make sure you're loud. I mean, it is. What the Seattle Seahawks talk about, the 12th man deal. It's a 12th man. It may be the number 1 man when teams come to the pit. That, especially like a Commerce who hadn't been here, and they roll in and just see how many people are there, and they're right on top of you, and it can be an intimidating thing. So, I mean, it's huge for us to be playing them at home. I think I think you got to go back 15, 16 years to find where we played a second round game at home. We've played several since I've been here, but they've all been on the road. They've been at Screven County or Raven County. So. Thompson, so we're excited to be playing at home this week.
Looking at the athletic department as a whole, we're continuing to move into wrestling. Basketball's continuing to get ready to go. We have some fall sports that are finishing up playoffs and everything. So can you just give us an outlook on what's going on right now?
Yeah, I was thinking about this. I want to highlight our middle school, man. We've had 5 region championship teams in our middle school: softball, football, competition cheer, our girls tennis team, our boys cross country team all won the region championship over there. I think that just speaks to I think that speaks to our athletic department as a whole. I mean, obviously the high school side of things, you get excited about those student athletes as they're coming, and you get excited about the talent that we have here. So I mean, I think the future is very bright, and we're looking at some. We're going to work towards some sustained success, throughout the next several years. So, very excited about them. Very proud of those coaches over there and those student athletes. And then, here at the high school, we've got wrestling. Wrestling's up and running. They're kicking. It seems like they're going to compete against some really good competition every weekend. And they've got a couple matches during the week they go roll around. And so they're really preparing to. They expect to be there at the state championship, making a run for it. So they're preparing really hard for that. Our basketball teams are working hard. I've been able to just catch a glimpse of their practices as I'm coming and going from football, but they're working hard, and I'm proud of those coaches for the commitment and the work they put into it. Esports is continuing to roll. Having matches each week, and just looks like we keep winning and battling with esports. So yeah, I mean, they're just a lot going. It's kind of almost a little bit of a quieter period with a lot of those fall sports being over, and you haven't started those basketball games yet. So it's kind of a little quieter period, but everybody's working behind the scenes and getting ramped up this end of this fall, football season, and the fall esports season, and the fall band season, and looking to gear up for these winter sports rolling in.
This has been the Buddy Martin Show. Be sure to show up to the pit this Friday, 7:30 against Commerce. Make sure you buy your tickets on GoFans since we're in the playoffs. Until next time, go Dogs.
Go Dogs.